everybody. Sorry I dropped you. It's just, oh, and now you're crooked. Let me fix you. I know you hate to talk to somebody when they're crooked. There. Let's just hope we don't have a major crash. Okay, I think we're ready. Anyway, I shouldn't even admit I'm Marty Whitney. I'm with ARTitude Adjustment, and I'm still crooked, but we're gonna live with this. Do you see that I'm crooked? Sorry about that. I had it turned the wrong way, and I always do this. Anyway, like I said, I'm Marty Whitney, and right now my husband and I are RVing up in central New York near the Finger Lakes, and we're in a place called Marathon, New York, and Marathon is beautiful old town off of well, it's close to Ithaca, New York. Other big cities around us there are no big cities. Hey, Sandy. There are no big cities around us. It's like we're near homes like, cities like Homer and Virgil, Dryden, Lapeer. We're on top of a mountain, but it's rolling hills, so you don't even know that you're on these beautiful old mountains. I've learned so much this past month. Not even, just unbelievable things like, I didn't know that cows stayed inside all the time up here. The dairy cows. Did you know that? Well, anyway, we're near, if you're a snow skier, then you might recognize a place like Greek Peak in Dryden, New York. It's huge. I don't know why they call it that, but it's a very beautiful area, and I can see when it starts snowing, it must be so beautiful. But anyway, we've seen almost all of the Finger Lakes, and gone to the waterfalls like Toghannock and Buttermilk Falls, and a lot of the other ones that are, like Watkins Glen. Just beautiful rolling hills and farmland. So we're happy we came up here, but we've been gone from Florida since April. So you can imagine we're just getting kind of impatient, but something we're really looking forward to is getting getting over to Vermont, and we're going to not only do fall foliage, and visit the area, but I'm going to be teaching 3 classes in Burlington, and those are all lined up. I'm ready to go, and can't wait to see the leaves change, and can't wait to see all the people. I'll be at a Tiffin Motorhome Allegro Club rally, so it's going to be very big, and we love to do that. Last time we were with an Allegro Club rally was in Goshen, Indiana, and that was very successful, and so I'm looking forward to the next one. In my rolling art studio, which my husband probably wouldn't go along with that, but that's what it is. And when we get this far away from Florida, I think I need an 18-wheeler to carry my projects, because I've not only got projects for the rallies we attend, but I also am taking things back to Florida that I've found that I couldn't do without. So got a lot to do when we get back to Florida. Today's project, though, I'm really excited to show you because I love that pumpkins come in all colors, shapes, and sizes now. You don't have to have an orange pumpkin, and you can tell by this. This is the start of something that I started, and I'm going to show you how to complete this project today. This one is a paper mache pumpkin that I bought at my favorite store, Hobby Lobby. The nearest Hobby Lobby to me is Ithaca, New York. Well, if you know anything about Ithaca, Ithaca is the place, it is the home of Cornell University, one of the Ivy League universities in our country. So what I did was bought a pumpkin at about 40% off, and so that's about $6 for it. I felt like that was a pretty good price. And then I started by, if you have any primer, I started by priming it because it was just that brown color. This particular primer is something I've used for a gazillion years. It's called gesso. So I gessoed the project first, let it dry, and then my choice for the color, and yours could be anything, was a teal color. And this one is a folk art color. This one is called Cascade, but you could use any color you choose. This is a chalk paint, and this is something that, hi Elizabeth, hi Vicki, hi Carlene. This is a folk art paint, so it went on real good. I love folk art, and I put a glove on because I put it on my non-dominant hand. I'm a lefty, so I put this on my right hand. Yes, I've ruined my manicure several times this week, but I'm not going to do it today. I used just a flat brush, and I'm going to apply some of this, which is called Precious Metals. This is also a water-based paint, and what you do with the precious metals is you let it dry, and then you are ready to spray on. I hope you're taking notes because I have a couple of instructions here. This is a matte finish that I spray on it, and I like the matte for this, but you could use the Krylon gloss paint if you wish. It's up to you. And then the final step, which we'll get to in just a little bit, is a glaze. Now I was really conservative in here, and I used a glaze called Cream Puff, which is kind of a whitish glaze. But I also bought one because I plan to do another pumpkin, probably this one, in a Cafe Noir. And so that'll be more of a brown antiquing glaze. So I'm just going to show you how I did this. Now, this is the finished product, just so you'll see what I'm doing. This is the pumpkin that has the glaze on it. Guess who was calling me but my daughter? I don't know how to turn that off. If any of y'all do, please tell me. I'll call you back, Kristen, if that's you. And certainly is persistent today. I might have to get my husband to call her and tell her that I'm busy. I don't know how you get rid of that, how you keep it. Can you call Kristen and tell her I'm on the alive? Yes. Okay, this is the finished product. You can see the bronze, and it also how it is with the turquoise. You can also just faintly see that I've put a glaze on it. Hi Lori, Kristen's trying to get me. And then I put some other decor on there also. I don't know how you like that, but I've really enjoyed doing this, and I plan to do some other pumpkins. Okay, the Precious Metals is a very liquid, kind of like, oh, it's just very liquidy. And so I'm just going to apply it. It's thicker than an acrylic. I'm just going to almost dry brush it on, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm just it doesn't have to be done everywhere. There are some parts you might want to make a little shiny. Now, I use the glaze that's bronze. They had gold, they had silver, so it's just whatever your decor is and where you want to put it. Oh, and my daughter Kristen is on the other line talking to my husband. So anyway, just gonna do this. After I finish doing this, and you see how fast it goes, okay. Uh-oh, I guess that she's telling me something I'm doing wrong here. I'm so sure because I'm driving myself crazy here. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lauren. I thought we had it set up right, and guess what? It crashed. Like, boom, right in my computer. Boom. So, anyway, this is about the extent of all I would paint here. Maybe put just some marks up on the stem of, this one's gonna have a little more bronze than my other one. See what an easy centerpiece this is? You don't have to have the turquoise if your decor is orange, or if it's black and white, or do a white pumpkin and do the bronze or the gold. It'd be beautiful. I found some, okay, I'm through with that. And all I'm going to do is let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to put the matte finish on it, and then you put the glaze. So you think it's the other way around, but it isn't. I'll put this out of the way. I do have some places here that should be finished. I'll go back and do these a little bit, but I see you can't get it too bronzy. It just looks like it's kind of a chippy paint finish. So, good idea for decorative painting. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do is just show you what I did after I finished the glaze. Okay. After I finished the glaze, I found some of these little glittery leaves at Dollar Tree. Not enough to finish this off. So, yep, I had to go to Hobby Lobby, of course, and get a big garland, because those leaves are just gonna make it pop. Finish it off. I haven't put any glue on here yet, any hot glue. Say, I would probably do this later because I like my finished product. But a lot of times whenever I'm doing, something, I just want to place it temporarily. I use what I use around our motorhome, and it's called, what's it called? Quake Hold. So if I wanted, like, I've got my lamps down with Quake Hold, so, and I got my coffee pot. Well, the coffee pot doesn't need it, but sometimes I'll put arrangements or glass containers down, and I'll put the Quake Hold, and they do very well in traffic and whenever we're going down the road. So that's a temporary. It's just temporary, and I can grab it up and take it off. Okay, now the other thing that you could do is I bought some glitter, which is no in this motorhome. I think that might do it. It might cement my crafting here if I put glitter on this pumpkin. But I would do it if I got home or if I was in a classroom. I hear nothing but complaints from people who have to clean up after glitter people. So you can imagine I may have heard a few complaints before. But I love the big glitter on this. It really finishes it off. So I have some fall ribbon, some foliage. I could suggest that you get a pipe cleaner or some brassy wire in this case and make a little curly Q. I couldn't find what I wanted to do that, and it wasn't a big deal either. Now, the only other thing that I could finish this off with as a centerpiece are some lights. So I found that the easiest way to do this is just to circle it around and then pull it up. Because if you start trying to do tricks with it, it's going to, hey Jeannie, hey Vicky, it's gonna kind of ruin it, and my ribbon might still come off. See, I did a little curly Q on the lights too. Where did I get the lights? I found these at in Jacksonville for like 90% off, but this was off season. Where you can get them is Amazon, and I found them for like they use these they're about $4.99, and so the ones that I have are on timers. Now, is that the ticket? I'm going to hold it up so you can see it a little better. But I've got about 70 lights on this, and it's on a timer, and I can just arrange these lights any way I want. Do you like that? So anyway, that is oh, those lights. Yeah, I know, they really, these are so nice, and especially at night. And they're battery operated. They take two AA batteries. You can set them on timers, and they'll go off before you go to bed. So anyway, unless you want to add something else, and you could, that's my pumpkin for the day. I'm so glad y'all looked, and thank you for looking in spite of me crashing, and we'll just try to make it better next time, because I'm going to order a diva light, because who do you know that's a diva? Thank y'all so much. I hope you have a very nice Sunday, but happy September 1st. Hi David, good to see you. And we'll be leaving here Tuesday morning and headed for Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame. So I hope you'll look at some of my other Facebook Lives. I'm going to be doing a couple others getting ready for the holidays, and I've got some projects that will be taken to Vermont. I can't wait to show you. So y'all have a good day, and blessings to every one of you. Bye-bye.